Hi, I want to talk about the whole situation with David, the singer, and my thoughts on it regarding how much the police fucked up the case. You don't know who David is. David is, I guess, an up and coming singer. He was going on his tour this week, and last week they had found remains of someone in his trunk. But the police didn't do anything, like didn't arrest him or anything. They were saying he was cooperating, and so no big deal. Well, turns out that they were remains of a young girl named Celeste. By the time they found her, she was 15, but they had said she was probably dead longer. So when she had died, she was 14 years old. David currently is 20 years old, and I want to let everyone know that it doesn't matter if someone is 20 and you're 15 or 14, or if you're 11 or 16. That's still a pedophile relationship. That's still statutory rape if you have sex. It's not sex at all because children can't consent. So I just want to acknowledge that. I want to focus on the police because I think it's important to acknowledge that BIPOC girls and women go missing all the time. It is an epidemic where BIPOC, Black, brown, indigenous girls specifically go missing and the police don't do anything. They don't look into these cases. Time and time again, we have seen bodies of missing persons over and over again, of girls come up years from when they went missing, even though the family knew and were constantly searching. The failure by the police that needs to be talked about as well. The fact of the matter, it seems like David thought he was sly about his pedophilic relationship. He wasn't. It's very clear. It's very clear he was obsessed with the child. Lyrics, his pictures, his TikToks, it's obsessed. It's very clear he was obsessed with the child. So it would not be that hard to have the police interview her school, interview her friends, who I guess were getting paid off by David as well, to know where she was. And it wouldn't be that hard for the police to get a warrant to search his house. But they didn't even do that. That's why this case is so infuriating. Even if David wasn't famous, even if the incompetence and the lack of fucks given is the reason Celeste is not here with us. Because no matter what, she ran away to be with David. Like, she ran away to be with David. We can literally just say that. And so I think it's important to acknowledge that. Did the police even try? They try looking for her? Did they try investigating her disappearance? Latinas, indigenous, and brown women and girls matter. It doesn't matter if they come from a poor family. They fucking matter. I feel like if that thought process was different, Celeste would be here today. And it just shows you how little fucks people give regarding BIPOC girls and women. And that mentality needs to change. I've talked about this before, but I am a social worker. I've worked on human trafficking cases and grooming cases. So if anyone is interested in my opinion as a social worker regarding this case, as teenagers were my specialty, I have no problem giving it. But I don't know if that's interesting to anyone. But I think it's really important that people understand, like, there's an epidemic of young women who are BIPOC not getting the same level of care and search when they go missing as white girls and women. And that's exactly what happened here. R.I.P. Celeste. And I hope one day we will get you justice because you deserve it.